Welcome to the video. Nick here from Noob to Pro, and I hope you are doing great today. We've been talking all about the different creatures of Ark, giving you tips and tricks on how to tame them, what to do with them, and have they got any special abilities. Today is all about the Dimorphodon, so let's go find one. We're looking at the Dimorphodon spawn map for the island, and as you can see, they are common and they spawn throughout large areas of the map. There was one around here not too long ago, so I'm just going to try and find him again. And oh, is that his shadow there? Let's just see. Yes, there he is. Okay, quite a simple tame. Just bowler it and knock it out using trank arrows, trank darts. I'm using trank darts today because these guys haven't got a high health pool, so I don't want to kill it or do too much damage. I'm going to try and bowler it whilst it's on the ground. Makes things a lot easier. I'll use less bowlers that way. You've just got to be careful in case there's more than one of these guys knocking around, because they will defend each other. You may not see the other one, but if it's in a detection range, it will come and attack you. So, and there we go. Yeah, so there was one flying around. I'm just going to get this guy tranked out, then I'll defend myself. They will hit you and not the dinosaur you are riding, these guys. That's why I'm wearing the flak armour today. So get rid of that one, and then with this one we'll pop some taming food in there. We're going to be using cooked lamb chops today. These guys don't take kibble, so you've got to use one of the meats. I'll put a list up on screen in just a moment as to the most effective to the least effective. You may need to use narcotic as well, especially if you are using one of the less effective meats. Then you'll definitely have to use the narcotics. As you can see, the torpidity is dropping at quite a fast rate there. Don't think I'll be using narcotics with the cooked lamb chops, but I've just got it in there just in case. Okay, it's telling me I've not got taming food in there yet. Oh, it's just... Right, just as I'm taking it out, it took one. I think I've got away with that. If you take food out whilst it's eating, you can lose taming effectiveness, but I think I got away with that there. So, we've got level 36. Yeah, it's going up the 17 levels, so that's a proper tame there. I'm not going to be losing any levels. I'll get half of its original levels -1. That means I've got the perfect tame, so that's great. Now, a quick look at these stats. We've got 300 on the health and melee damage of 125. They're the only ones I'm really bothered about. I'm not going to be... Obviously, I can't ride this thing, so stamina's not important to me. Some people might want to use these guys for carrying things, so then you might want to look at the weight, but I don't use them for that at all. Okay, so I'm just going to jump forward to when this guy is tamed. And here he is tamed out at level 53 as expected. And it looks like he's got, what, 75 into his health and just under 100 into his melee damage. So that's okay. I'm not going to leave those cooked lamb chops in there. I'll give him some regular meat to survive on. Now, we've seen how to tame a Dimorphodon. Now, let's find out what to do with one. We've moved down towards the south coast here, and we've found a turtle. I think that should be a reasonable test of the Dimorphodon's fighting abilities. The turtles have got a really hard shell, as it's obvious. It's really good armour that they've got there. The Dimorphodon is doing 50 damage per hit to that, so that's really, really good. And the turtle's only doing, I think it said 8 there, so I think it's quite obvious he's going to destroy it quite quickly. He doesn't get a lot of attacks in quickly, the Dimorphodon, but as we've said, the damage he does do is pretty good there. Now, this is a Dimorphodon on his own. Once he has finished off this turtle, right now we'll find out what he can do as part of a pack. We've got a few Dimorphodons just here that we've tamed earlier, so we'll just check out their levels. We've got a 12, a level 66, a level 24, another level 24 and a level 90. and also the one we've just tamed. So we're going to get them to follow us on Hurricane here. The only thing you've got to really watch when you are getting Dimorphodons to follow you on a flyer is that they'll be much slower than you. If you're on a Pteranodon, they'll be a lot slower than you. On the Argentavus, it's a little better, but they still are, so you have to keep holding up for them. The Argentavus has got good stamina though, so you should be okay. Now, it looks like we've got an Ichthyornis here who wants to steal something off us, but the Dimorphodons have made light work of that. Now, we've got a Therizinosaur here. Now, these guys are pretty tough, as I'm sure most of you all already know. It's a level 20. I'm just wondering whether to... Yeah, let's go for it. I might lose one or two here. I'm not 100% sure, but let's hope not. I think they might do okay. Oh, yeah, they've damaged it, and they've killed it straight away. So, as you can see, the Dimorphodons, when you've got a few of them together, they are really, really tough, and they can do a lot of damage to most creatures. Just make sure that you level up their health, because they will take some hits. One more example, I think, here. We've got a Rex and a Bronto having a bit of a scrap. So let's just sit back and see what happens. And I think we'll send them in once... Oh, it's level 36 Rex. So we'll send them in once the Rex is finished. But the Bronto hit one of us first, so they're just going to go in there. They've destroyed the Bronto. And what about the Rex? I don't think he's going to last very long. And there you go. One level 36 Rex gone with just a few Dimorphodons. So as you can see, these guys are great. That's what I use them for. As I've said earlier, some people use them for carrying weight, but I think they're just great as a pack in battle. Final thoughts on the Dimorphodon. When you encounter these guys in the wild and you anger them, remember they will attack you and not the creature that you are riding. Also, they will make short work of your armour. When trying to tame them, don't make it any harder than it needs to be, and don't try to bowl them or shoot them whilst they're in the air. Have a bit of patience, wait for them to land, and it will be a lot easier for you. Once unconscious, if you are using any of the lower tiered meats, remember you will also have to use quite a lot of narcotics. Once tamed, these guys are okay. If you've just got one of them on their own, they can help you out, but if you're in a fight and they're not on your shoulder, they can also get in your way. You can be swinging your sword, trying to hit a creature, and you might hit your Dimorphodon instead. However, get about 6 of these together, you don't even have to step into the fight. These guys can be awesome as a pack. As we've seen, they can take down Rexes, they can take down Therizinosaurs, and most other creatures on the map. If you've learned anything from this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more of our videos like the one showing on screen right now. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.